This is me, serving lemonade from my stand to the thirsty workers of New York.
Pretty good. God, it's good, isn't it?
And it's just the first of many schemes I've come up with to make me mucho moolah in the Big Apple.
This is not working.
But why? Well, New York City is known as the business capital of the world, thanks mainly to the financial hub of Wall Street.
Think we're in the right place?
A place where fortunes are made and lost.
There is carnage on Wall Street.
But I think the riches of Wall Street aren't just for the traders in skyscrapers, but for everyone chasing the American dream.
I'm looking for tips and not on how I can get a better career.
So, to find out, I've challenged my friend and fellow entrepreneur Zach Alsop to see who can make the most money in a single day of trading.
I don't want to do these anymore.
But all within the confines of Wall Street. But what are the rules?
Hello, it's 9:29 in the morning. This is Zach.
Hello.
We're stood outside the New York Stock Exchange on Wall Street where big money lives. We've got to make as much money in trading hours between 9:30 and 4:30.
Do you smell that?
What?
Stinks of cash.
Yeah, okay. That is live going on right now in the building behind us.
It's like a party.
It's like Glastonbury in there. As soon as the bell stops ringing, the challenge begins. Right. Zach, time starts now. Go!
We were off, and both of us already had our first business ideas ready to go.
Right, the plan is simple. What is America's most basic business? The business that everyone starts. It's lemonade. Do you like lemonade? They're tourists, they don't know about it.
So I've already got a plan. Girl Scout cookies. The American dream, American commerce, American cash. And I think it's quite adorable if a British guy is selling Girl Scout cookies. I'm gonna head to the closest supermarket, secure the cookies, guaranteed money.
And after Googling supermarkets near me, I was also on my way to one of New York's fanciest boutique grocers to find only the finest ingredients for my lemonade. Whereas Zach was going for a simpler, pre-made option.
Do you sell Girl Scout cookies?
We sell cookies, not Girl Scout cookies.
Ah,
$4.89. I'm actually just robbing the store of lemons.
excuse me, are these Girl Scout cookies? Cool.
I always think lemons are quite sexy. They've got fishnets on.
See, these look homemade. If I sell these for $1 each, that's $10.
My business was ready for its first cash injection.
5, 6, 7, 8, 9. As I'm in America, this is going to be so expensive. Luckily though, I've got Revolut.
You can get £20 right now if you sign up to the Revolut app using my link in the description and use your card. Revolut is essential for me every time I go abroad.
That's really helping me as I'm out here in the US. But how? You see, Revolut will automatically convert the money into the currency that you're using, which is very helpful today. It's dollars. And now that I'm a fully fledged businessman, look, I've got a briefcase. I'm all about making my money work for me. And with Revolut's budgeting features, you can earn up to 4% annual interest. That sounds pretty good to me. So I can buy more lemons and keep the good people of New York hydrated. And if I lose my physical card, it's easy peasy lemon squeezy for me. So freeze it. Revolut will freeze your old card and give you access to a new one straight away, meaning you can keep spending whilst on your hollybobs. So download Revolut with my link, use your card and get £20.
If you're thinking about going abroad this summer, I can't recommend Revolut enough. So thanks to Revolut for helping me spend abroad and for sponsoring this vid. Back on Wall Street, it was business time.
I could have got a bigger table.
And with Zach still struggling in Target,
What the is wrong with this?
I had a head start, but also a problem. As I didn't have a permit to sell anything on the streets of New York, I had to think outside the box. So, my plan was to provide free lemonade with the hope that the citizens of New York would provide me with tips.
Let's make the lemonade.
Step 1, juice your lemons.
Oh yeah, that lemony goodness.
Step 2, mix with water. And step 3, add so much sugar that you can taste literally nothing else.
Stirry, stirry, stirry. That's absolutely delicious. Free lemonade, sir?
And before Zach had even arrived, I had my first sale.
We do, of course, accept tips if you've got any tips available. Taste test.
It's lemonade.
It is, of course. Thank you, sir. First $1. Come on, and Zach's not even here.
But a few moments later, my gangly Somerset nemesis had arrived.
Oh my God, he's got a lemonade stand. How original. You can't be setting up in this area, boy.
Mate, I've already made some money.
Easily $1.
What are you selling?
You'll find out any moment.
Oh my God! What are you meant to be? French?
I'm a Girl Scout.
Oh.
With Zach's bake sale only a few meters away from my stand, the competition was on.
Right, let's get selly. Try some free lemonade. It's freshly squeezed with these pores. Rawr.
My technique today is going to be lie to people.
And on a hot day like this, New Yorkers couldn't resist my refreshing offerings.
Do you want some free lemonade? Wonderful.
Motherfucker, he's getting customers.
I'm quenching the thirst of the young of America.
Roll up!
Is that a towel?
No, Max, this is marketing. Oh, it's not the American flag.
And before Zach could even set up his stand, the lemonade customers were rolling in.
There you go. Tell me how that tastes.
Pretty good.
God, it's good, isn't it?
Zach was having little trouble getting started.
Can I interest you in a cookie, sir? You're good? Watching the waistline, I respect it.
My mom told me there were two.
Never take cookies from strangers. It's wise.
Whereas I was off to the races.
Business is booming. Excellent. That's how you know it's fresh. Free lemonade, brackets, tips very much welcome. Do you have Revolut?
Actually do, yeah.
Yes! How much are you giving me?
I'll give you 2 quids.
Thank you very much.
But before long, I began to notice a slight problem.
It is free, but we do accept tips. It's completely up to you. You can walk away and have the awkward social shame of not giving a tip.
It seemed that people were taking my free lemonade sign a little too literally.
Any tips, of course, welcome. They've just fleeced me of free lemonade. Absolutely ridiculous. You know, tips are always accepted. Any tips you got will be more than appreciated, but if not, okay, have a good time.
And for a place like the US, the tips were surprisingly few and far between.
I did say it was free lemonade. I'd love if you gave me a tip. I thought tipping was your guys' thing.
And as I was struggling to get donations, Zach had his first big win.
Oh, thank you so. Oh my gosh! Thank you so much for supporting a small business.
How much have you made?
That's $20, Max. Maybe that's the move. This is a place with money. So if you create a premium product, people are going to pay. I'm doing the opposite to Fosh.
But despite the apparent stupidity behind Zach's idea, he might have actually been onto something.
The most expensive cookies on Wall Street, $20 a piece.
And suddenly, all the graphs for cookie demand were pointing upwards.
May I interest you in some British Boy Scout cookies? Thank you, I'll take it.
His aggressive sales tactics were working,
How much cash you got?
and he had his sales patter down to a T.
Do you interest you in a cookie? I baked them this morning in my kitchen just up the street.
Whereas on the other side of the pavement, my sales were taking a huge dive.
Would you like some free lemonade? You're good? Wonderful, sir. Keep doing a great job. Free lemonade, sir. Free lemonade. Freshly squeezed on the corner of Wall Street by a Brit who's losing his mind. I'm not sure how well this is going.
Even though Zach was pulling away with the amount of money he was making, he still was utilizing all of his dirty tricks.
Hey, you can't leave cash out like that. If you guys give me $1, I'll get you a photo with him. How about that? Thank you, sir. Hey, Max, I've got 2 people that want to meet you.
Oh yeah, hello, sir.
I've just scammed Max's fat.
And before long, he'd left me in the dust.
Oh God, Zach is absolutely killing it.
Shake my hand. Clean plates.
Have you finished?
I'm sold out, baby. Look at all this. Right, I'm out of here. Look at that. That and donations.
Zach's stock value was going to the moon, whereas mine was in the dirt.
This isn't working. I haven't had a customer in 15 minutes. He's quite a lot ahead of me.
And to make matters worse, Zach already had his next business idea in mind.
The product business is fine, it's lucrative, but it does rely on big one-off donations. I'm gonna offer my services. No stock, low overheads, I just need a sign.
So I decided to follow his lead and change things up a bit.
The cookie's completely sold out, so for my next plan, free portraits. I'm a French artist. I'll draw you and your family. Stolen from Trehan, it works every time.
But my plan was a little more outside of the box,
And spell compliments. Clement.
offering charming British compliments.
I think that works. Show a compliment, madam. Guys want compliments?
Can I draw you for free? 60-second speed drawing. Yeah? Okay, let's go.
You are built like a strong oak tree in the Wiltshire countryside.
Thank you, thank
Whether
you.
you-
Compliments, Ron.
Yeah, thanks.
Oh no, the pressure. You're my first client ever.
Is it worthy of a tip?
Why not?
Oh, thank you very much.
Go on then.
Ready? 3, 2, 1.
Oh my god.
There you go, guys.
Oh, it's a pleasure.
Bye-bye. Oh, that wasn't very lucrative.
You are the finest opposite tree I've seen all day. Okay, have a wonderful day. Any tip? No? Fine.
It seems that 2 men offering themselves instead of a product
Guys, I'm doing portraits today with a tip if anyone's interested. No?
wasn't going well for us.
I shouldn't have given up on the cookies, really.
Free compliment for $1, madam. Free compliment for $1.
This is the worst one by far. I'm actually going red. I'm so sorry that you don't need to pay me for this.
But I, at least, had one more ace up my sleeve.
This is not working. I've got an idea. It's a bit risky. What's the way in which Wall Street makes money? Not by selling actual items. It's all technical.
Fugazi, it's a wazi, it's a woozy.
It's all contracts. So I have a little plan.
I had only 45 minutes and quite a large deficit to make up. So my plan was simple. I was going to draft up a contract that, if signed, said that I owned Zach's business. Now, there are a few issues with that. Firstly, I needed to draft up a contract in a short time, but also, how was I ever going to get Zach to sign? Well, first, I needed the contract. As I explained to Mr. Contract Man exactly what I needed, Zach was calling it a day.
This whole art thing hasn't gone quite to plan. I've made $1. I'm going to call it there for the art.
He can do it. He can do it. He sent me an email.
As time was running out, I raced to a print shop for my final Hail Mary.
You shouldn't have print something.
Ready for printing.
But I still needed to find a way to get him to sign it.
The closing bell is almost here, so I need to meet Max. But I'm feeling pretty confident. Max surely isn't going to match that.
Zach,
Max?
time is 4:30.
Ding, ding, ding.
Closing bell has just rung. How was your day?
Ha! Lucrative to say the least, Max.
Let's see your wad of cash. That's already heftier than mine.
Listen to that sound.
God.
And all that was left to do now was to tot up the scores.
So, you've sold those cookies very quickly.
It was very fruitful. I lied to a lot of people. I said they were all baked fresh at home.
Some unethical business practices.
Sabotage. One of these dollars is from your jar.
Is it?
I did a lot of bad stuff to get this cash.
Okay, this is what I made. 1, 2, 3, 33.
I got 45.53 cents.
So, you are,
The undisputed champion of Wall Street. The Wolf.
well,
Fuck off, don't well me.
I realised early doors that I was not going to win this.
I'm not sure how well this is going.
I decided to play dirty. I called up my contract friend.
So,
He made a contract that said all of your earnings would come to me. But you wouldn't sign such a contract, would you? What about a mere 20 minutes ago?
Buongiorno. How did that go?
it's pretty solid. I've got a big fat wad of cash in my pocket.
And we'll save that for the end. Got like 3 minutes until the bell closes.
When you sign a form.
Molly just needs you to sign a release form and then we're good to go.
That form was not a release form. It agrees that Zach Alsop will hand over the entire winnings from Wall Street the Day over to Max Fosh.
Great, I've been scammed by my friend.
So, I think
Yeah. Can I keep? No, you're taking the lot.
I'll give you a nickel. Always reading terms and conditions.